Okay, welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. My mates in the background are snoring, so I'm gonna keep it down, or maybe not. But this is Israel Adesanya ranks his top 5 animes. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, send out a lot of love, take fate into your own hands, and let's hop into this. Let's go.
What's up, GQ? This is Israel Adesanya, the last stylebender. Today we're gonna talk about anime and which ones crack my top 5.
Let's go. This video is also on GQ. I don't know. I've never watched a video on GQ before, so hopefully they don't claim the shit out of me. I don't know. I'm gonna be as transformative as possible, bro. But if you don't know Israel Adesanya, the straight matrix breaker himself, I mean, we're all breaking the matrix, but the one of the cleanest men to do it, man. Y'all gotta get with the program. The last style bender, bro.
I think after school, every kid watched Dragon Ball Z and then would come back to school the next day and then talk about what happened. I was part of that wave during the Goku Super Saiyan, 3 era, Kid Buu, all that. For me, when I first really got into anime was, I believe, episode 48 of Naruto Shonen Jump, and that was the Gaara versus Rock Lee fight. So I just got shown that by a friend on a CD. So I watched that fight, and that was the one that got me hooked. And then I watched all 720 episodes.
I'm gonna make a guess right now what his tops are. I'm gonna assume Naruto won because I know before the fights he uses the hand mudras, which are they really do activate your chakras and stuff like that, depending on your belief, because everything is belief. So you could throw these symbols up and all that stuff to someone who try to give it to someone who doesn't know, and if they don't know or they don't believe that the hand signs actually work, they're not gonna work. So most of the power comes from your imagination, but I'm gonna say Naruto is one of his. I don't know about Goku. He mentioned Dragon Ball Z, but I feel like Dragon Ball Z or some of them are ones that are like the defaults, whereas from my school it was all Naruto, man. I feel like I was the only One Piece person, and then when when people started to get into anime, all I heard was Naruto. But I started with One Piece, so that's cool. He got hooked with that Gaara versus Rock Lee one. All right, so I'm gonna assume it's Naruto. I feel like I'm gonna read mine off and hope that they're his favorites, but Jujutsu Kaisen slaps. One Piece is on there, but I feel like a fake One Piece fan, but that's what I started with, and I absolutely love One Piece to this day. I will still rep it even if I don't know what's going on. But Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, One Piece. One Piece is kind of like my Dragon Ball. I'm gonna put that since he said that first. So One Piece is my Dragon Ball. Then we got Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Jujutsu Kaisen, and it would be Zero too, because my favorite character is Yuta. Man, got a high school. Man, I want to say Black Clover, man. I really enjoyed Fire Force, but there's other favorites. Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer first. Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. This list is gonna change after these two. I literally watch Demon Slayer religiously, and Jujutsu Kaisen. So I guess it'd just be Black Clover. Oh no, Hunter, Black Clover, and Fire Force. Probably for now. Or wait, got it. Jujutsu Kaisen, which would be 5. 4, got a high school. 3rd, Hunter. There's one better than Black Clover. Black Clover and Fire Force, man. I'm gonna say Black Clover, and then Demon Slayer. Those are mine.
After that, so you watch me when I fight Silva. When I fought Silva, I like to emulate sometimes a character or a theme for each of my fights. Not for the just walk out, but for the fight itself. So when I fought Silva, I felt like it was 2 taijutsu masters fighting. So my character was Rock Lee. So you see me in the intro when Bruce Buffer was announcing my name. I took the weights off and I went like that. Boom. And I hit a flip. I hit the pose. It was gangster. If you know, you know. It's I played with my crowd. I wouldn't toot my own horn, but I'd say I was partially responsible for anime being kind of mainstream and in sports, because I felt like once I did it, I started to see like NFL players, Olympians,
Oh,
and so on
after
and so
him.
forth do their celebrations like anime style, and it was cool. I wouldn't say I paved the way, but I'd say I just
Trendsetter.
expressed myself the way I wanted to, and then people follow suit. Japanese subtitles are dubbed now.
This is a big
The
one.
we-
This is a big one. So I would say sub most of the time, but like Fire Force dub is really good. There are some dubs that are really good, but then there's some you just can't beat. And honestly, it's to whatever you like. You
It
know?
would be like subbed or get the fuck out.
Yeah, weebs.
But I like to watch the fight scenes. Sometimes when they're doing the fight scenes, if I'm focusing on the subtitles, I'll miss the action. So that's the only reason I like dub. Look, if you like sub, you like sub. If you like dub, you like dub. You don't have to like diss each other and make each other put each other down or whatever. So hey, you like what you like. You want to be authentic. If you want to learn Japanese so you can listen to it, you know, authentically with no subtitles, go do that. No one's gonna stop you. But yeah, let people enjoy things.
True.
Spriggan.
Spriggan.
It was
Yeah,
futuristic.
Spriggan.
I like the suit he was in.
Spriggan's
Like it was like an overpowered suit, but it was a lot of
Yeah.
blood. I like when I see anime and I see blood. I don't want you to sugarcoat it and, oh no, all this fighting's happening and there's no blood and no one dies.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, I want to see people's heads get ripped up, sliced up. Don't sugarcoat it for me.
That's the thing, and people be thinking, anime is for kids, but that is it. I would put Spriggan over Black Clover and Fire Force, I think, unless if I had one still free, Spriggan, and I absolutely love Spriggan. I think I talked about Spriggan on my channel, but the basis behind Spriggan and the soundtrack is insane. It's like one of the most conscious animes that like I've seen, anime/manga. It's insane. Talks about old world relics and just like you gotta just go see this. And it's like sometimes you wonder where they get these ideas from, and then I'd be like, oh, we're a collective consciousness, but it's literally insane. Like Spriggan's sick.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm still watching
get
that. That's the thing. I'm still watching Jujutsu Kaisen, so I haven't
get
been back on it for like maybe
hands
5
in it.
months. What made it crack the top 5 again was just the universe it was based in. They have the school
Yeah.
for wizards or witches or sorcerers, I
Sorcerers.
should say.
It's timing.
And yeah, they're just battling like evil forces and demons in their own school.
There's Yuta.
Put
That's
them
the
against
scene
each
with
other,
Yuta
but, like,
walking in.
The fight scenes, the monsters that they have in there. That's for me, like I said, is key in the top anime. It's just the fight scenes and the way it's executed.
Yeah.
The fluidity
Yeah.
of the animation. Death Note.
Ah, nah.
How did I learn about Death Note? I don't remember about Death Note. It
This
got
is like a
recommended
hype
to me
one
by
for
some
me.
people. And then I think I watched the first episode. He was at school. He found the note. And then slowly it grew on me. It grew on me. But I love a good thriller. I love a good thriller. I love something that makes me think and makes me think outside the box. It makes me have to, try and play guess who. Just the way the Shinigami even like just appeared out of nowhere. And it was a really beautiful story. The way it was written was crafted very well and just kept me intrigued every episode. It's like, I want to know what's next. So like I said, every fight, I always have like a theme. And Robert's, I guess, fight name is the Reaper. So I was just like, I'm gonna show you who the real God of Death is. So yeah, I did everything with intention when I stepped in there and I took his name, I wrote it in a Death Note. Like there's some forces you don't tap into, but I like to tap into them once in a while. That was the theme of that fight, the battle of to see who the real God of Death is, and I showed him who the God of Death was. L was cool because
He said that crazy. Hold up. He said that fire. That's absolutely wild. Death Note is too hype for me, so I won't check it out, but I won't doubt that it's a beautifully written story. But when things are too hype, it's gonna take me longer to want to watch them.
I'm like, I guess I can be extroverted, but I'm very introverted. Like when I'm in my house, I feel more like L. I've got my spot on the couch. I've got this L couch that I just chill and watch TV or game or plot. I can just chill there and just be there for hours. You see L, was he? Actually, I'm kind of dressed like him right now, even with the pants. He's like, that's that pose. I was just like, interesting. And thinking. He's got tea. Yeah. Yeah, I just liked his demeanor, and he was really smart, like super genius. And the way he played, Kira, finesse. Naruto.
Yeah.
So Naruto is definitely one of my favorites as well because the lessons I learned from it as well. But the fight scenes were really key in that one, and also the whole space of, the Hidden Leaf Village, the Akatsuki gang, the villains on there. They were also in depth, and I said backstory. You want to talk about backstories? These guys will give you the backstory of
Same
these
with One
characters,
Piece,
and then
yeah.
you get to really get invested in the character and know what made them who they are, why they're the way they are, and then they're relatable as well. The good guys and the bad guys, and there were so many characters in Naruto that again, took me 4 years to watch 720 episodes and movies in between. You can get a lot from that series, but the main thing I really liked was the fight scenes. The fight scenes were cool, and also like the tactics, like when someone from the Uchiha clan uses their Sharingan. When they put you in a Genjutsu and you're like, like sometimes when Itachi would do it so subtly as well, you think you're watching the scene and before you know it, boom, this guy's behind the barrier and it's like, what the fuck, oh shit, I'm in a mirage, I'm in a Genjutsu. And yeah, that kind of shit's gangster to me. It's been a while since I've practiced. And I remember I have a video of me doing it for the first time. It's an old video and I was really slow. Then you go to the part where I'm just like, I was on. Yeah, it's been a while, but I'll get back to it one day.
Yeah, Avatar.
Avatar, okay, so some people might be like, oh, that's not even an anime, it wasn't made in Japan. Shut up. Doesn't matter where it was made. The style of animation is what makes anime. You understand?
True.
Doesn't matter if it was made in fucking Alaska or wherever. If it's a style, anime is a style. It doesn't have to be created in Japan for it to be anime.
I'm actually glad he said this because, I get into a conversation with this and I forget that. And sometimes you get literally bullied out of your viewpoint for things like that. But I always consider Avatar: The Last Airbender an anime. But people even say sometimes because it was on Nickelodeon or whatever it was on, they say it was a cartoon, but nah.
You hipsters need to just fuck off. But yeah, Avatar for me is probably one of my favorite animes because of the lessons I learned. Because of the lessons I learned from the story. Toph, I related to her story as well because of her upbringing. Affluent, rich child who learned how to earthbend from badger moles. Even when Aang met what's his name, Guru Pikta, the lessons he got from him on learning how to unlock the Avatar state and control it, about his chakras, all 7 chakras. That was one of the most key episodes in Avatar. It's really underrated. There's so much gems in that, and I feel like that's why it's one of the best ever. And also the fight scenes. You don't have to wait 3 episodes for a fucking fight scene to get going. You just, boom, and they hit it, and they start fighting, and it's beautiful. And the fact that the animators as well used like actual martial arts styles and incorporated it with bending, like the way people earthbend.
Yep.
Like, oh, it's gangster. Honestly, I thought earthbending looked cool. Yeah, I always thought earthbending looked the coolest because the way Toph made it look, and some of the other earthbenders as well. Aang always made the air scooter look fun. But I'm the style bender. I like all styles, but I think earthbending was just
Earthbending was gangster.
So my nickname I coined from the Avatar series. Aang was the protagonist, right? And he had to realize his destiny by mastering all the elements to become the Avatar.
Yeah.
I felt like in my world, I'm player 1. I've always seen it that way, and I felt like I had to master all the elements of martial arts to realize my destiny as the Avatar of this game, and I have. But now, you have so many ups around, so I just have to, keep being the Avatar and stake that claim, and it was very relatable. So that's why I coined the term the style bender, because, when you're in the octagon, you have to be able to adapt to any style, and I can do that. I do love anime because, for me, I've always loved even video games as a kid, like Tekken. That's one thing that made me want to, I like to do cool shit, so I like to emulate the people I see in cartoons or anime and do it in real life. And I feel like I do a really good job. I'm a real ninja, like in real life, actually. So yeah, I take inspiration from these characters and I might incorporate it into a different fight because I feel like this makes sense for me. This is what, for this arc and this story, it makes sense for me. GQ, that was my top 5 anime, kind of. You can mix and match, but yeah, don't believe the hype, Right now, everyone still tries to clown on anime, but it's mainstream and people try and jump on just to try and seem cool.
When was this? People are still trying to clown it? This was a month ago? People are still trying to clown anime, Adesanya said.
But hey,
Heck
you
nah.
do you, boo-boo. enjoy what you love and let people enjoy things. Mwah.
Imagine if Adesanya sees this video. That'd be clean. First of all, what he said, bro, is literally us. He said he likes to emulate animes. He likes to emulate Tekken. Like, Tekken is one of those ones where he was like, I gotta be like this. See? And we grew up calling ourselves ninjas too, bro. But he, like, actual ninja, but, like, the shit we done, parkour, martial arts. You got me because you're MMA too. But, holy moly, that's sick. Yeah. What was it? I never noticed that about Avatar, bro. I gotta go back and watch. You didn't have to wait that long for a fight? They were just banging? Like, it'd be episode, then bang, episode, banging. I don't remember it like that. I swear Avatar had its time. Maybe in the beginning because they're introducing you to the story. Maybe that's what I'm remembering. That's cool. It said he can't live without that ring. That ring, I'm pretty sure, has the... Yeah, pretty sure. Cool. But yeah, man. I felt him when he said that. I feel like we're like people who feel like Ready Player One. It feels like what we're all literally. Oh man, it's crazy. Anyways, all right. Much love, Moonlight. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'm out of here. Peace.